Welcome, another What to Expect, this time SandLand. I did the demo, review for the demo, like, I don't know, like a month ago maybe, when the demo came out. I had fun, had some problem with the game, came now, played the game, pretty much the same. It's very much fun, it has its own problems, but you're gonna see this in the review. This is what you can expect when you're gonna play the game, like the first 10 hours. Go. SandLand. SandLand is an open world story RPG that is focused on telling you a story. It's trying to share its interesting world and showing you the views it has on humans and their behaviors. The setting for the game will present to you how a fiend prince is living casual life, where in contrast to Age of Water I reviewed yesterday, water is a scarce resource, hoarded by the king, and how a human comes to the demon village with an offer that will start your whole adventure. In the game you will find yourself moving between quest locations, riding a variety of vehicles, and killing monsters, soldiers, and bandits. The story is unfolding very slowly and it takes a lot of time for you to see most of it. Now, as an anime fan or a manga fan, you will find yourself definitely at home with how characters are presented, the action, the comedy, and the usual story points. And those points include the cringy start until you get invested into the story. So, as I said before, for the gameplay, you will go from one quest location to the other, killing some randomly placed enemies, and opening a lot of chests. Some of the locations you will find are caves, cliffs, ruins, radio towers, and spatial locations. Caves will have 2 or 3 chests or resources that can be mined. They're mostly the same, just small caves. You go in, you take the chest, you go out. If it's a resource, you mine the resource and you go out. Nothing too interesting about the caves. Cliffs require you to have a special vehicle because obviously they're high, you need to be able to climb there, and they offer the same thing, just 3 chests or 3 resources. Ruins, they will vary in size, but they won't be longer than 5 to 10 minutes max. So most of them are very short. You just go in, kill a few enemies, loot some chests, maybe mine a few resources, and head back. Radio towers are just like any other game. When you go and you turn them on, you will see there are nearby locations you can explore, like caves or cliffs or whatever, nearby the tower. You can have like 2 or maybe 3 towers per zone. Zones are not level gated, however, you will find stronger enemies where you're not supposed to look. So you can definitely go when you just start and go fight a level 20 enemy. You can do it because AI is kind of stupid, but you don't want to. You deal way too less damage. Special locations, those include towns, enemy bases, or just random geological locations, and they will have enemies and chests with increasing amount corresponding to the difficulty. So if you have a bigger base, you will have more chests, but also more enemies. So, combat will take most of the time in vehicles. However, some of the story moments you will be forced to use on foot combat. You can't just always use the vehicles, they will restrict you from doing it. As you play level up, you gain skill points, and you can use the skill points both on yourself and your allies to get actives and passive, both for you and your allies. So you can get more resources dropped as a passive, or you can get like a giant bomb as an active for one of your allies. When you take damage, you can heal it using a water bottle that can be filled at certain locations. Those locations go on cooldown the moment you use them. So for example, if you just need it and you use your bottle, now it's empty and you want to fill it up, you go to the location, you fill it up, and that location goes on cooldown, and you have to wait for a bit before you can use it again to fill the bottle. For vehicle combat, you have a few choices. I'm not going to tell or show you all of them. You can see some of them. I'm not going to list them. But what I will tell you is the fact that you can level up each vehicle and the parts. So you can level up the vehicle and then you level up the part to deal more damage or be faster or have more health. And most parts, the higher level they are, the higher level the vehicle needs to be, so you can equip said parts. Vehicle parts are needed to be unlocked, and you do the unlocking during story moments or explorations, and even after you unlock them, they need to be crafted or found when you kill the respective enemy. So if you want, for example, a vehicle X kind of part, then you have to go and kill vehicle X. Only then you will get dropped for them. For crafting, it's pretty obvious. You just need to have the materials and you can make whatever part you want. However, weapons found from enemies can be of higher rarity than the ones you craft. So watch out for that. Some materials can be gained by just normally killing enemies or like monsters, mined if it's metal like iron or whatever. And you also have combined materials, so that means you have to mine something and then get a drop from an enemy, like from a croc or from whatever, like a dragon, I don't know what to call it, like a lizard kind of thing, and combine it into a different kind of metal, and then you use that metal to upgrade the parts or make new parts or stuff like that. On foot combat is just very basic action gameplay like Devil May Cry or Grand Blue Fantasy, where you just have light and heavy attack, a dodge roll, and a special bar that charges up and lets you and your allies use special abilities. The graphics are obviously animated and they look great, with minor bugs or graphical anomalies, don't know what you call it, but you will get tired of looking at rocks and sand. I know the name of the game is SandLand, and this is most of the game, but just a personal opinion of mine, I don't like how it's all sand and rocks, just that's it. And I can say that after 11 hours I've only been to one place that didn't have sand, and it was for 15 minutes, that's it. Performance didn't have any concern for me, I haven't had any problem with it so far. Again, 11 hours in, nothing, no crashes, no freezes, frame drops, everything perfect. Okay, so money wise, the game costs, again for me, $62.44 US for the base pack and $72.89 US for the deluxe edition. And the deluxe edition just gives you a few more customizations inside the game and more decals for the vehicles. I can't seem to find any in-game purchases, by the way, so no microtransactions or just transactions. Overall, the game doesn't bring anything new to gaming, but it's a whole lot of fun and you will definitely enjoy a cool story with interesting RPG features and unique characters that actually feel like they have a background and we're not there just to fill a quota or to be unique or funny. They actually fit the story. So if this matches what you were expecting and you have the money and this is what you were looking for, then go play the game. Don't see the reason why you shouldn't. And that's it. Finished. Video is over. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, nothing I can do about it. You wasted your time. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye.